Hi, you're listening to Childless and Moving Onward. This is the place where we talk about thriving in life when you're a woman who is childless, not by choice, regardless of the road that brought you to childlessness. Welcome to episode 25 of Childless and Moving Onward. I'm Gail Miller, your host. I'm a physician, speaker, and life coach. I empower women who are childless by circumstance and not by choice to live fulfilling lives. It is possible. Today's episode is pumpkin spice. And is everything really nice when you're childless? The air is crisp, hopefully not so crisp that it's also already freezing. And you have the leaves turning in beautiful colors and then falling and having to be raked up, but looks beautiful. And then everything turns to pumpkin flavored this and pumpkin flavored that. Warm spices fill the air. The world smells like cinnamon and cloves. And also everything turns to Halloween. It's not just pumpkin spice. It's the pumpkin costumes and all the other ones and the endless photos of the cutest costumes. Endless reminders of trick-or-treaters, whatever stores you go to, even when you think it's a store that couldn't possibly have a need for a Halloween trick-or-treat theme. And it all turns just to ugh for you. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. To me, fall can seem like the perfect storm. People are reminiscing about their wonderful summer adventures with their kids. They're showing off their virtual photo albums of events from the summer. Then it's all about back to school. The stores are stocked with endless back to school items. The photos of the first day back to school. Talk of parent-teacher conferences. Then it's fall break adventures with the kids. And then stores fill with everything Halloween. The candy, the costumes, and anything that's Halloween themed. And you get to the photos of the cutest pumpkin in the patch photos, along with all the other Halloween photos of the kids in their costumes. It can feel like a maze of never ending and undesired reminders about parenthood. It's like a bombardment of reminders of what you're missing out on that you didn't want to miss out on in the first place. But whether you are a pumpkin spice lover or not, I am, though admittedly I do get a little tired of it after a while, which I know for some of you that's like a crime. But yeah, whether or not you are a pumpkin spice lover, you can still spice up your own season without stressing yourself out. So here's how to embrace the beauty of the fall without falling into the black hole of comparison and grief. The first is the art of the scroll by. Mastering social media, how you deal with social media and all of the reminders of what you don't have. So the real villain of the fall season is social media, because it's a sea of baby announcements, gender reveals, matching family costumes. It's like one long, never-ending baby shower, and you weren't even invited to it. So here's the key. Are you ready? The scroll by. Become a master at it. Make it your Olympic sport and you earn the gold medal multiple times at every level of the event. The 200 meter, the 2-day, the 2-week, the 2-month. Master the scroll by. when those cutest pumpkin in the patch photos pop up, and they will, and they will do so endlessly, there's 3 options. Scroll by, pretend you didn't even see it, mute or unfollow the person for however long till the season passes. Maybe you want to mute them permanently, stay their friend, but don't have to see all of their family photos endlessly. It's self-preservation. It's self-care, and self-care is not selfish. Repeat that. Self-care is not selfish. Your peace of mind is worth it. You are worth it. There is nothing that says you have to like or comment or even have to follow someone. You don't want to not be friends because that will somehow affect your relationship outside of social media. You can still be friends, but change the settings so you don't have to see so much of the reminders and scroll by. Again, master that skill. Make it your Olympic activity, your Olympic gold medal that you will achieve for scrolling by and saving the pain. Okay. The next step, the next tip, create your own fall traditions. Who says Halloween has to only be for kids? Make it a holiday for you, for adults. Make your own traditions, ones that don't revolve around making memories for the kids. Take back fall. Take it back with events, with activities that celebrate you and your life, not somebody else. Now, I love decorating and redoing things in the kitchen and the living room, wherever. I love to move things around and get in new little knickknacks and things like that. I mean, I'm dangerous when I go to Target or Home Goods. But it hit me one year. Why not do that for Halloween? I don't have to be a kid to enjoy the holiday, to enjoy putting out Halloween decorations and redoing the living area, adding in some things to the bathroom, make it a little spooky or cute Halloween, ghosty, but make it about you and make the season, make this holiday for you, for an adult. It doesn't have to be just about kids. The third is make it about adults in a different way. So host a grown-up spooky night with your friends. Do the scary movies, wine, or hot chocolate, pumpkin spice tea, pumpkin spice coffee, and candy. But the good stuff, the real stuff, not the, leftover mini Three Musketeers or whatever, mini Babe Ruths, whatever it's left over. Make it the real stuff. Turn it into a tradition that you look forward to every year. Or how about start a fall hiking club where you can get back into nature and see the leaves and the changing colors and just enjoy the fresh, crisp air. Make it something adult. And then there's pumpkin spice everything. Seriously, everything. Make it pumpkin spice everything. If you love everything pumpkin spice, this is the time to embrace it. Pumpkin spice lattes? Absolutely. Pumpkin spice candles? without a doubt. Pumpkin spice facials. Yes, they exist and they smell incredible. So dive headfirst into this seasonal treat. And if it helps you to think about it, you get to enjoy this in peace. Okay, flip things around a little bit and find the flip part of what you're missing and turn it into, okay, I'm missing having kids, but hey, I don't have kids. I get to sit and enjoy this pumpkin spice latte in peace. Or I get to light this pumpkin spice candle and sit quietly and enjoy it. If pumpkin spice isn't your thing, find another flavor or scent that you can dive into. Indulge in whatever makes you feel good this fall. Even if it's as simple as splurging on that overpriced pumpkin spice latte from your favorite coffee shop. It's a cliche. Who cares? You're reclaiming peace for yourself. You're reclaiming a piece of joy. One pumpkin flavored treat at a time. The next, avoid the pumpkin patch trap. Just skip it. Even if you love decorating pumpkins or you love to get the fresh ones and roast your own pumpkin seeds and make your own pumpkin filling, don't go to the pumpkin patch where you're going to be surrounded by the sounds and sights of parents with their kids, the sounds and sights of what you're missing. You want to decorate the pumpkins? You want to get some fresh pumpkin for pumpkin pie? You want pumpkin seeds to make your own roasted pumpkin seeds? Go to your local grocery store and pick some up. Some of the hardware stores near me sell them, and I'm fairly certain that's all over in the States. But find other options to get your pumpkin fill in. You don't have to go to the pumpkin patch, and in fact, you should try to avoid it. If it's going to bring you more pain and you don't have to go there, don't. There are other options. And besides the pumpkin patch, there's other fall activities, local harvest festivals, fall markets, or maybe there's a hidden away orchard where you can pick your own pumpkins in peace, or your own apples if you're an apple spice person, because that's also big this time of year. And as always, invest in self-care. But now it's the fall edition of self-care. Self-care doesn't have to mean spa days, though it can. I mean, I love spa days. And for me, that is a big treat, a special treat for me. And I do consider it self-care when I splurge, when I indulge in that. So for me, yes, that is self-care. And for many of you, that's self-care. But that's not all self-care is. Self-care is finding ways, sometimes it's small ways, to nourish yourself when the world is just too unnourishing. So this fall, create a self-care routine that makes you feel seen, that makes you feel supported, that gives you a sense of peace. And start all of this by reminding yourself self-care is not selfish. We've been inundated, especially as women, we've been inundated our whole lives with the message, we're there to take care of other people. and taking care of ourselves is selfish. No, it's not. So create a self-care routine. Maybe for you, it's scheduling a cozy night with your favorite fall-themed movie and your favorite fall-themed PJs. But it's also, self-care is also giving yourself permission to not attend events. Whether it's a kid-centric event or it's the family event that will inevitably lead to Aunt Libby pushing your buttons and hounding you about why you don't have children. Whatever it is, saying no and setting boundaries, saying no to things that don't serve you, is self-care, not selfish. But above all, remember this: it's okay to grieve and find joy at the same time. You can love the season and also feel the sadness. You don't have to be upbeat every minute. You don't have to have a smile on your face all the time. You don't have to say, "Oh, I'm okay," whenever anybody asks you and you're not feeling okay all the time. But on the other hand, give yourself the grace to create moments of happiness where you can. The other strategy for getting through this season, find your people. One of the hardest parts of navigating the grief of childlessness is feeling like you're alone in a world obsessed with, not just with babies and family, but it's a world obsessed with women are supposed to be mothers. If you're not a mother, there's something wrong with you. If you're not a mother, you're less than. You're not. There's nothing wrong with you. And you're not alone. There are communities out there, like the circle of support that I have with Path Onward, communities of people who get it. We understand the sadness that comes with unfulfilled dreams of motherhood and the challenges of walking through the world when it feels like parenthood is shoved in your face at every turn. When it feels like the message that you are less than is in neon lights wherever you go. Where there's a constant messaging that the only important job in the world, the only important role is being a mom. But support groups like my circle of support and others give you the opportunity to see you're not alone. There are other people who get you. You're not less than, and you matter. So whether it's online forums, local meetups, or just a simple text with a friend who's also navigating childlessness, lean on the other people who understand your grief and share your struggles. Fall is so much easier to navigate when you have others walking beside you. All right, that's it for this episode, and I will see you next week. I appreciate you listening. If you liked this episode, help get the word out to others who are looking for this same help by giving it a 5-star rating, and please take 2 minutes to leave a meaningful review. It's easy to do. Just scroll down to the ratings and review section and tap on the stars to rate the show and tap on write a review. I greatly appreciate it, and you'll be helping others out too. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.